everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelly and today I want to take you on a little trip just to the other room. I want to go through and clean my makeup brushes. I've had a couple people ask what is the best way, and I kind of feel like it's super personal, just like makeup is, how you take care of your brushes, but I thought I'd turn on the camera and share because these are getting pretty gross. So I thought we would kind of go through my methods and habits as far as how I do things. But if this sounds like something super exciting, go ahead, stay tuned, and we're gonna get right to the video. Okay, and welcome to my bathroom. I do want to go through and give you kind of how I set things up. This is one of my makeup buckets. This is actually just a planter. I really like the color, but I pulled out all of my dirty brushes and they are all in here. I also prefer to use bar soap. This is personal preference. You can use a special makeup cleaner, but an unscented, original plain bar soap works just as well, and I actually prefer the hardness of it. This is an ivory soap. It's just ivory original, I think. Plain. There's no lotions or any kind of oils in here. It's just a plain bar soap. I also have a scrubby here. This is by Real Techniques. I like this one because it has a handle on it, so I do just kind of hold it on my hand and it really helps that. And I also have a rag. This is just a dirty rag I keep in the bathroom. I wash it and then I put it back underneath the sink for when I do wash my makeup brushes. And I also have a drying stand. This is by Sonia Kashuk. I got this at Target. I want to say it was $10 or $15. This is very much so worth the investment. It's kind of a silly item, but it really has helped me keep up with a routine with washing my brushes, and not my homemade kind of things, but there is a really nice silicone thing here, and it really holds a lot of brushes. So I do suggest a stand because you do want your brushes to dry with the bristles pointing down. You don't ever want to put them back up in a cup for them to dry like this, because all of that water that you use to wash this, it will seep down into the barrel here and it will break up the glue that holds this together. Not to mention it will sit there and then grow things, and then you're putting that on your face. So just let's not. Yeah. So definitely you want your brushes to drip down. So I do suggest a stand, or if I did have like a homemade board with rubber bands that I did kind of have hold there, but it didn't stay nice, so I ended up having to remake it. But anyway, so rag, stand, soap, and scrubby. I've also seen people use like those oven thingies, anything that's kind of silicone textured right there. Hopefully this isn't going to be too loud. And I do use warm water, as warm as I can handle it without burning my hands. And I'm going to try, hopefully, sound okay. But once you get your water temperature just right, I keep this at an angle. So there's always water flowing into this, because something else I don't do is I don't just go into the water with my brushes. I always keep them pointing, well, down, up, whichever, but the bristles are always towards the water. And I just kind of get them wet like this, just kind of grabbing what's being swirled up in here, squeeze off a little bit of extra, and just kind of paint on, I guess. Grab some soap and pull out of the water a little bit. I mean, there's a little bit of water in there, and you can see it really does just clean the brush. And then I rinse it the same way. I just keep a clean flow of water coming into my hand, and I just keep swirling my makeup brush, making sure that all of the makeup is off. With my other hand, squeeze it, and it's still pink. This is a blush brush, so I will get more water on here, squeeze off the excess, and give it another wash. And you do want to repeat this until no color is coming out and I'm getting white bubbles. So I probably did just get all of it out. And again, just keep a clean flow of water coming in. And that's clean, but it's still soapy. So we will just keep rinsing it off. Maybe get some of the bigger beads to get in there and get some of that soap out of there. There we go. And that is just clean. And then what I do is I like to lightly swirl on the rag, not hard. And then you just let it dry like that. Some of these smaller brushes, there we go. Some of the smaller brushes like this, really be careful, again, because you're working with warmer water. You don't want that glue to come off. So this one I actually do a couple times just because I don't really want to douse this too far into that water. Makes me nervous, especially if it's a brush that I do really enjoy. And these come very clean. There we go. So, same thing, I will just lightly dab. I mean, I'm not running it across. I'm just dabbing it on the rag, and then I will load up brushes next to each other. And I will do one more. This one is my foundation brush. This one gets super goopy. So this one, I really try to squeeze some water into it. Instead of running it, I try to squeeze it. It really gets gunky. This one has to be washed a few times. You can see it gets pretty gross. And it is really good to have a good cleaning habit as far as keeping your brushes sanitary. That way you're not getting any eye infections or transferring germs if you catch a germ or whatnot. You don't want things growing on your brushes. You do want to keep your brushes clean. I have a really good habit of cleaning my brushes every Sunday. So Sunday night, that's the last thing I do, is I clean all of my brushes. My sponge, which I don't know where my sponge is. I lost my sponge, and I went out to buy one, and Target didn't have any in stock. So I came home with no sponge because I wanted the L'Oreal sponge because that is my favorite, I think. And they didn't have a sponge. But if you have to wet your sponge every day, use the bar of soap and give it at least a light clean, a surface clean. And that way you're not having excess makeup built up on the sponge either. If you're already in the bathroom, you're already getting it wet, just again with the soap. Just grab some soap and get it clean. But this one, it does take quite a bit because of the density. But it does come clean. And again, I just lightly squeeze out any. I don't rub it. I don't swirl it or anything like that. And again, make sure you keep your brush always down. That's going to prevent as much water from getting up in here, growing things, or loosening the bristles and the glue. So you will be able to protect your brushes so much longer. And I will do this, and they're dry by the morning. Super easy, super quick, and it's sanitary. So I hope this is really helpful. I hope you guys have a great day. Happy cleaning. But that's going to be it for me today. A super short video, but I did just want to kind of answer multiple people in one, and I thought I don't have a video like this on my channel yet, so let's go ahead and put it on there. It is very personal, and there is no right way and a wrong way, I don't think, and this is my way of doing things, and these are my habits. But if you guys had a lot of fun today, I hope you share the video. I hope you like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!